A lot has been revealed regarding Jetstar Gaming's new plans on how they want to go forward with the release of the version 3 of the white paper. I've gone through it in a quick review. Please do check that video out, as well as there is some change to the star staking mechanism. What exactly is KDArena and what is KDArena's role in Jetstar's ecosystem? Well, Jetstar is foraying itself into the esports space, and KDArena is a platform which provides that option. Let's get into more detail regarding KDArena right now in this video. If you're new to my channel or you have still not hit the subscribe button, do hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified whenever I post new videos. Well, it's free of cost. Now you see Air Studios over here. Air Studios is kind of a sub brand or a sister company, you can say, of Jetstar Gaming, which is registered in the US. So what exactly is KD Arena? Bringing the next billion gamers to Web3. We are the fastest growing community of 850,000 gamers. But this is obviously true because they do have some pretty big communities that they've taken over lately. 30,000 odd Telegram group, which is totally for Mobile Legends Bang Bang. There is also a PUBG Facebook group that has been taken over by Jetstar, and there are a couple of other smaller groups which totally amount to somewhat around 850,000 or even more than that, in fact. So, on an average, they say 150,000 gamers organize tournaments daily. Now, this organizing of tournaments happens through the various social channels or social media that's available out there. They usually use Telegram, Discord, or even Facebook to go ahead and organize and advertise these tournaments. So on an average, between October 10 to 25, there were 100 new members that have joined their community daily. Now on October 26th, 2000 plus new members after we announced our own esports team on the social media. Now if you have been following my other videos and also following Jetstar on Twitter or the other social channels, you should have seen that Josh, who's the CEO, had recently visited Bali to even support and cheer esports team, and they even did win the third place. This is pretty cool because they have now started venturing into esports, not just saying that okay, we are going to build something, we are going to have a platform. Instead, they are doing the ground level work of having a esports team, managing communities, and now providing a platform for them to go ahead and host tournaments as well as get introduced to the world of Web3 with or without their knowledge. Now, on an average between October 27 to November 14th, 200 new members have been joining the groups daily. Now, what does KD Arena ideally do? It gives you an option of competing with the best out there. So, pro or amateur players and teams, brands, and event organizers can easily engage with your community, flex their winnings. Players, brands, or recruiters may view the top solo players or team scorers and winnings, win or purchase digital assets. This is pretty big in my opinion, guys. Players can win or purchase assets from their favorite games on Silver Vault. Now we all know what Silver Vault is: charge to earn. So all you need to do is charge your phone, generate vaults, bid for auctions, and win in-game items or even certain gaming hardware from Razer and other companies. So I did win myself a Razer mouse, not once, twice, and I have won a lot of Razer Gold pins which I've utilized for purchasing the orbs in Diablo Immortal. So do check out my other videos which are in the playlist. This is something which is real and which is true, which is not fake or not a scam at all. A very innovative product. Definitely go check that out. You would also be receiving a bonus of 5,000 volts if you follow the link in my description, which gives you the referral bonus. Going into a detail of the 3 points that were mentioned with KD Arena, solo players or teams can search for tournaments or competitions organized by other players, game developers, brands, or event organizers. Onboarding is simple and players can join tournaments within 5 minutes and start earning. There are multiple other websites which are available, however, in my opinion, I think this is the first of its kind, where you have the combination of both Web 2 and Web 3 games and organizing tournaments for both of them. When it comes to flexing your winnings, this is really important for any gamer because you always want to have that, especially in PUBG, winner winner, chicken dinner. What would this benefit for gamers who are looking to go the pro level. Now, there would be definitely event organizers or even the companies, the gaming companies themselves, who would be planning to build their own esports teams, and this particular leaderboard would provide them a filter option easily to find the top players or even the top teams and utilize them for their tournaments. Who knows, they might bag $1 million deal as well. And now comes my favorite part, Silverbolt. This is where kind of that Web3 integration in a way actually happens. For the gamers, what best is it other than providing a platform to win in-game assets or gaming hardware, that too free of cost. So all the gamers need to do, or anyone out there would need to do, is just charge your phone, and this Silverbolt application will have auctions running. Just bid for it through the volts that you have generated while you're charging your phone. You just go ahead and win the auction and you win the prize. Now, these auctions are currently happening weekly, although the mindset is to have them run in much shorter durations. That again completely depends on the adoption of Silverbolt itself. Looking at the amount of gamers that would get into it and the big gaming community that is currently available right now in the Indonesian market, Silverbolt would definitely have a lot of adoption in the coming days. And like I have mentioned before, if you want to go ahead and get that bonus of 5000 volts, do hit the referral link in the description box below. Now, the previous 3 points was more gamer centric. Now, what would be the advantage for the brands, the games, and the esports organizations? Game developers will be able to immediately increase their daily active users, DAU stands for daily active users, by organizing tournaments or our active community. Improve brand awareness through direct-to-gamer engagement. Brands will have immediate exposure and awareness. Increase asset sales. Now, through Silverbolt, game developers and brands can immediately improve their sales. Let's deep dive a little more. When you say increase daily active users instantly, just simple concept, because when you have this KDArena platform where a lot of gamers keep playing games, you instantly have the potential to tap into all those gamers who are already using the platform. Now, when you do post on social channels like Twitter, Facebook, or even just Google ads, they're far more generic in nature, and anyone who is visiting that particular page or so will be able to see the ad, but not targeted directly at the gamers. However, since there are only gamers who would be in this particular platform, it would provide a direct way of engaging with them. Now, the second one would be to improve the brand awareness. Definitely, yes, it kind of ties up with the amount of people who would be using the platform. So advertise in KDArena.gg and you instantly have awareness, the gamers who are using the platform, because that's who you ideally are selling to, right? Now, this is not only limited to gaming studios and publishers or even brands which are related only to gaming. It might also be certain streaming services as well. So you do have on the screenshot that Dense TV and CBN Fiber are also shown. So tomorrow, if any tournament as such is being organized, these are the ones who would be streaming those tournaments. So even they would start advertising on KDArena.gg. So if you look at the numbers, in fact, now this 100k is a small number in my opinion, because there are a lot more people who are now part of the JEDSTAR's gaming community. One more thing that I would like to highlight over here is with our influencer and local partnerships, we organize regular in real life and digital events that will create exposure and build a personal rapport with the communities. This is pretty much very important, because as much as you see that digital platforms are providing an easy way to connect to gamers, that personal touch and that in real life physical events are much more necessary, because that's where you have that actual engagement person to person. And when such events are also being organized from JEDSTAR Gaming using KDArena.gg as a platform, you can definitely see a lot more awareness building up, as well as the reach would definitely increase. Now, coming down to the sales, again tied up with Silverbolt, would provide you an increased asset sale. The main reason here being, again, this entire portal is built for the gamers and only for the gamers. And what would gamers do with all their winnings? Obviously spend them on in-game assets. The plan here to expand this to a full-fledged marketplace of both Web 2 and Web 3 games. Now, what would happen in such a scenario is you would also be having auctions running through the volts that you generate in-app. Alternatively, whatever you win in correct on the KDArena platform that can be utilized directly to go ahead and purchase in-game items or even hardware assets. Now the integration, how it is going to happen and how the entire marketplace and stuff would be looking, we'll have to wait for KDArena.gg to launch. Now here comes the interesting part and the differentiator when it comes to other places or websites which are offering tournament arrangements, bringing the gamers to Web3. Now easy onboarding, account creation is fast and simple. Just confirm your email or mobile to get your account set up or connect your own. Now this wallet is a crypto wallet. The gamers might or might not know about it, but in the backend there will be a wallet created for them and it's directly linked through your email, just like that. So and instant payments, since you're using the payment through blockchain, it's always transparent and almost instant, I would say. No more wait times or definitely high fees. There might be a small obvious fees or tax that is levied, but since this is using the blockchain technology, I would say that this is much lesser than what you would pay in the actual dollar amounts in a Web2 platform. When it comes to purchases as well, now whatever Web3 games that JEDSTAR Gaming would come out on their own or even partner with in the coming days, some of their in-game assets can also be purchased through KDArena. If you are familiar with Axie Infinity, you could go ahead and purchase an NFT of Axie right through Silvervolt. And apart from that, you do have other skins, NFTs and SFTs that you can go ahead and get for any Web3 game that would be partnering and hosting their products on KDArena.gg. Think of it this way, a Web2 gamer who is not at all aware about Web3 and stuff gets intrigued by these kind of assets, say NFTs or SFTs, mainly due to the factor that somewhere they would be a little inquisitive on the artwork or the kind of benefit that it would provide, and slowly they might get converted to the Web3 gamer front. They might find this particular Web3 game a little interesting. The subscription model for brands, teams and companies. Now this is something that I really found interesting and innovative in my opinion, because when you look at subscription plans, this is kind of providing you an option to advertise, to provide your brand awareness and also sell your digital assets. This is kind of a complete package. Ideally, what is the benefit that we would be getting as CRED or JED holders over here? Whatever investment comes in through the subscription model, a major part of it would be utilized to purchase CRED. Now, why does it have to be purchasing CRED? Because CRED is what will be utilized as a currency inside KDArena.gg. So, whether you want to organize a tournament, the actual winning pot or the prize itself will be the CRED tokens, and the gamers can either opt to cash out or use the same CRED that they won in the tournaments to purchase the in-game assets or even explore NFTs and SFTs if they are interested in getting into Web3. This brings us to the end of the white paper of KDArena.gg. For now, pretty interesting things that are actually shared over here, and I'm pretty much intrigued on how KDArena.gg will perform, because JEDSTAR already has got the foundation laid out, since they have pretty big gaming communities already under them, and they're also having their own esports team. Now it's about launching the platform and asking those thousands of players out there, in fact hundreds of thousands of players out there, to start using this platform. People would simply be interested looking at the community strength and the activity happening on this particular portal itself. So I'm really excited to see how this all plays out. What would this benefit even if you're not a gamer and you have just put in your money into JED or CRED? Simple guys, anyone who is using this platform and wants to advertise or probably run some tournaments, they need to purchase CRED, because CRED is what will be used on the platform. So on the chart, the purchase once it happens will definitely increase or boost CRED's price, and price increases, you gain profit. As simple as that. Me being a gamer as well, I'm very much excited to go ahead and start playing in tournaments, or who knows, even organize a few of them as well. So let's see what KDArena.gg has for us in store. So mid of Jan 2023 is the targeted date for the release. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching this video guys. Meet you in the next one. This is Mr. Aslan signing off. Ciao.